If I gave Steve Nash's skill set to Zion Williamson, would that be a good thing or a bad thing? If I gave Derek Jones Jr.'s jumping ability to Kyrie and Steph, would that be a positive or a negative? Obviously, the answer to those questions are obvious and crazy to even think about. But notice what you didn't have to ask in those scenarios. You did not have to ask, well, how did Zion gain Steve Nash's skill set? Was the training game situational enough? You wouldn't have to ask, well, how did Steph or Kyrie gain Derek Jones' athletic ability? Was the strength and conditioning game-like enough? Because if not, I don't know if it's going to transfer. You don't have to ask those questions because common sense already told you that athleticism is athleticism and skills are skills. And the increase of both will make a positive difference. If you could shoot as good as Ray Allen, would it really matter how you gain those skills? But here's what's happened. People have become obsessed with transfer, this magical topic of game transfer. And this cultural obsession of game-like has taken hold. One guy even wrote that if you use a chair to work on your ball screens, that it won't even translate to the game because chairs aren't in the game of basketball. I'm sorry, but what a waste of a PhD.
So what you've just seen has a definite purpose. Think. When you work at it, keep telling yourself, how can this help my game? So you can work on it hard, knowing that this will improve your game.
But this topic of transfer only relates to game situational training to begin with. Because if it's this situation you're working on, it makes sense that your training will be as close to that situation as possible. But you can't pass that same logic on to strength and conditioning and pure skill enhancement. We all know that Michael Jordan started lifting weights so he could get past the Pistons. He decided he needed to get muscle on.
Before the Pistons, Michael didn't weight train. He decided we got to put some muscle on.
And all we're doing is taking that same approach to skills so you can start putting skills on. No one says get your eyes up or you'll miss the cutter when doing plyo work. They just want to give you the closest representation possible to Michael Jordan's athleticism. And I don't overcomplicate the process either. I just want to give you Steph, Kyrie, and Kobe-like skills through a process we call skill enhancement, bringing you through every single one of our checklist items, one skill at a time. The transfer to the game is just common sense.